Hi guys, it's Movie to Visual Review Guy here once again, and welcome back to another movie review on my channel. Today I'm here reviewing Oz the Great and Powerful from 2013. Yes, this movie is a prequel to The Wizard of Oz, that's right. And it stars many actors. Stars James Franco, Zach Braff, Mila Kunis, Joey King, Michelle Williams, and Rachel Weisz. So in the movie, Zach Braff plays Frank and Finley. Joey King plays the girl in the wheelchair in the movie when Oz performing on the stage. And the little China doll, that's right. Oh god. So Theodora plays Theodora. Mila Kunis plays Theodora the Good Witch. And turns to the Wicked Witch of the West. And then Rachel Weisz plays Evanora, the Wicked Witch of the East. And then Michelle Williams plays Anne in Kansas, and Michelle Williams, and then she plays Glinda the Good Witch and in the Land of Oz. That's right, Munchkin Land. That's right, in the Land of Oz. So without further ado, let's get into the plot of the film without getting further away. So the movie begins from back in black and white, like the original Wizard of Oz film, from back in Kansas. So Oz, the Oscar Diggs, aka the Wizard of Oz, played by James Franco, is getting ready for his next show with his assistant Frank, played by Zach Braff. And then they perform on stage. Perform on stage. He starts doing his magic tricks. His magic tricks. And then a lot of the audience sees that Oz is actually holding a wire on stage, and they realize that he is a fake. They realize that he is a fake, that he is holding her. And that he's holding the woman up, and they realize that Oscar is a fake. And then this girl in the wheelchair, played by Joey King, tries to make her walk on stage. But of course Oz refuses, and then he leaves the stage with the audience booing and jeering at him. Then now backstage, Oz's assistant Frank confronts Oz for being so mean to him all the time, and that he's the only friend he's got. And that he's the only friend he's got. Yeah. And this girl named Anne, played by Michelle Williams. Joey King talks to him about the stage, and why he didn't tell the girl in the wheelchair the truth, that he was a fake, he was a con man. But Oz said he didn't want to tell her the truth because they would have demanded a refund. And then Oz explains to Anne that he wants to be a great man. Like Thomas Alva Edison. Then Frank tells Oz that someone is outside is going to hurt him. Then Oz runs outside, and the two carnival people are chasing him. And he gets on the hot air balloon, and he's able to fly it. Then he discovers that a tornado is off there tornadoes there off there to kill him. And then the tornado sends Oz to the land of Oz. That's right, to the land of Oz. That's right. To the land of Oz. And there he meets Theodora the Good Witch, played by Mila Kunis. Oh. Mila Kunis. So when Oz meets Theodora, he starts lying to her, saying that he's the wizard that everyone has been expecting him to be. He starts lying to her. He starts lying to her. And then his baboons chase Oz and Theodora, and they hide under a tree. So Oz uses a bird to scare them away. So now later during the night in the woods, they sort of campfire, and so Theodora begins to explain to Oz that the Wicked Witch is really evil, and that she poisoned her own father, and that she wanted the throne all to herself. And her sister chased her away from the Emerald City. So he pulls on a music box and sort of dance, and then they share a kiss. And then the next day, they hang out in the land of Oz, and they see his monkey, played by Zach Braff, the same guy who plays Oz's assistant Frank in Kansas. So Oz sees him from the line, and he starts lying to him as well that he is a true wizard everyone has been expecting him to be. Then when Theodora leaves, Oz tells Finley the truth that he is not the wizard that everyone has been expecting him to be. So Oz convinces to help him lie to all the people of Oz that he is the true wizard that everyone has been expecting him to be. So now when Oz and Finley along with Theodora head to Emerald City, Oz starts lying to everyone that he is the true wizard that everyone has been expecting him to be. Ooh, yeah. And then he meets Theodora's sister Evanor, played by Rachel Weisz. Rachel Weisz. And so Evanor is not convinced that Oz is actually a wizard. She's not convinced. She is the ruler of Emerald City, and that her sister is not convinced that he is a real wizard. Theodora thinks that he really is. So while they're having an argument, Theodora uses some of her magic to destroy a light match. So later during the night, Evanor begins taking a tour with Oz in front of Emerald City. She tells him the royal treasure to the land of Oz. And so Oz agrees to help stop the evil Wicked Witch. So the next day, Oz and Finley head to this Chinatown where it's been destroyed by the Wicked Witch's baboons. So he meets this China doll voiced by Joey King, the same girl who played the girl in the wheelchair in the movie. Yeah. Yeah. Oh! Yeah. And the China doll explains to Oz that the Wicked Witch had destroyed her entire town, and everyone heard that he arrived. So Oz puts the China doll back together, and so they head to the woods to find the Wicked Witch. And they found this black-hooded figure which they suspect her to be the Wicked Witch. And then she's revealed to be Glinda, the Good Witch of the South, played by Michelle Williams, the same girl who played Anne in Kansas. That's right. So Glinda begins to explain to Oz that Evanora is the true Wicked Witch, and that she's fooled everyone, including her own sister, Theodora, and that she convinced everyone that she poisoned her own father, but Evanora is the one who actually killed Glinda's father, the original wizard from the Land of Oz. So while around the cemetery, Evanora begins watching them for her crystal ball. She is very upset that her plan had failed. So then when Theodora comes, Evanora begins lying to her, saying that Oz is a bad man that cheats on every girl. And so then Theodora is so heartbroken that Oz has betrayed her, and that she plans to take revenge on him. So now in the cemetery, Glinda begins to explain to Oz how evil Evanora is, and that she's unable to protect the Land of Oz by herself, and that she believes that Oz, the Great and Powerful, can help her protect the townspeople from Evanora, the Wicked Witch of the East. So the guards come and then they flee, and so then they head to Munchkin Land. And this is the time when Glinda reveals that she knew that Oz was not actually the wizard that everyone was suspecting him to be. So Glinda convinces Oz to lie to everyone that he is actually the true wizard, and so he agrees to do so. So meanwhile, back in Emerald City, Theodora begins watching this for her crystal ball, and that she is heartbroken that Oz has betrayed her. Then Evanora gives her a green apple. So she realizes that she is the true Wicked Witch, so her sister Evanora is the true Wicked Witch. So then she begins transforming into the Wicked Witch of the West, that's right. Remember in the original movie, The Wizard of Oz from 1939? Yes, the same thing. The Wicked Witch, that's right. So she's gonna plan to take revenge on Oz for cheating on her and for using her, for betraying her. So now back in the Munchkin Land, Oz and Glinda have a plan to stop Evanora and her army of baboons and her army. So now the next day in Munchkin Land, everyone gets ready to prepare to stop Evanora and her army. And then this fireball begins arriving in Munchkin Land. And guess who arrives? Theodora, the Wicked Witch of the West. Yes. So convinced that in this movie, this is the movie when Theodora becomes like the bad witch and that stuff. Because she finds out that Oz didn't actually love her, he was actually cheating on her. Actually cheated on her. So he tries to kill him, but Glinda stops her, convincing her that this isn't who she really is, and her sister Evanora made her this way. She convinces her to go to good, but Theodora refuses, saying that she has already seen who Oz really is. She steals a broomstick, so she threatens to kill everyone in Oz, including Oz himself. So she grabs a broomstick and she flies away. Oz starts packing to leave, but Glinda stops him, saying that he promised to help them, but Oz says that he's not a real wizard. but Glinda knows. So then Oz, while talking to Johnny Depp about Thomas Alva Edison, he comes up with an idea to stop Evanor and Theodora and the Wicked Witch and the army of baboons and the guards. He knows how to stop it, a battle plan to use a magic show, use bubbles, magic, and to use magic tricks, to use time machines and that stuff. So Oz apologizes to Glinda for breaking the promise. And he confesses to her that he knows that he's not the wizard that everyone is suspecting him to be, but he promises, but he just wants to be the one that she needs. So they prepare to stop Evanor and Theodora. So meanwhile, back in Emerald City, Evanor and Theodora, along with sister Theodora, with her army, preparing to attack Oz and his allies. So meanwhile, back in Emerald City, Oz probably talks to Master Tinker of having him to put a hot air balloon. So the next day, Oz meets up with Glinda along with the Munchkins, and they're prepared to stop Evanor and their army, along with Sister Theodora and their army. And so now Oz sneaks into Emerald City by disguising as a Winky guard. So while Glinda and Munchkin destroy the Wicked Witch's baboons, and 2 monk baboons have survived. So they capture Glinda and they bring her to Emerald City. Yeah. You're the... Yeah. That is so... So Oz heads to Emerald City and he tells them to sneak to the plan. So Glinda arrives, gets sent to Emerald City. Everyone arrives in Emerald City, and so the guards tie Glinda up to the chains. So Evanor starts torturing Glinda with her magic powers. So Oz uses a hot air balloon to distract everyone, to make them believe that he really actually betrayed them. So Theodora arrives as well, and she notices this, and she destroys the hot air balloon with the fire and that stuff. Balloon and that stuff. The hot balloon destroys, and Oz uses a machine just like the original movie. Yes, just like the original movie. He uses a machine to make people believe that he is great and powerful. So Oz is able to defeat Evanor and Theodora. So Evanor flees while Theodora fights Oz. So then she flees. So Glinda defeats Evanor by transforming her back into the Wicked Witch, by removing the necklace from her the necklace, that's right. So she transforms back into the Wicked Witch, that's right. So then Evanor flees the castle. And so then now the next day in Emerald City, the Light of Oz has finally been free from the army of Wicked Witches. So now, in the machine room, Oz tells his friends to keep it a secret because Oscar Dix had died so that the Wizard of Oz could live. And then when the Wicked Witches come back, they will need everyone to believe. So Oz gives them all gifts and makes Jennifer a part of the family. And also he gives Finley his friendship. So he thanks Glinda for making him a better person. So they share a kiss. And so that's how the movie ends. So, did I like Oz the Great and Powerful like The Wizard of Oz? Yes. This is a really good film. I thought this was a pretty good prequel to The Wizard of Oz from 1939. And I thought this was a pretty good origin story to The Wizard of Oz of how he came to be the Oz the Great and Powerful. I thought that was really cool. So The Wizard of Oz is my favorite character in the movie. I like The Wizard of Oz in the movie. It's really cool in the movie. I liked how he changed in the movie, and I liked how he used like the machine, like in the original movie in 1939. It was really cool. I also like the story of the movie. I love the story of the movie. I also like the main villains in the movie. There's Evanora, the Wicked Witch of the East, and so Theodora. At first, Theodora starts off as good, and then later she becomes bad. I also like the baboons and the guards, that's right. Yeah. There you go. Ooh. So the soundtrack of the movie was really amazing. Yeah. And that's about the special effects in the movie were so awesome. That's about the visuals and the movie looked nice. That's about the editing in the movie was really cool. That's about the direction of the movie was really cool. That's about that the the background of the movie was really nice. I also like the settings and locations of the movie. I liked how it first started off in black and white and then to the Land of Oz. It's just like the original movie. Yes, just like the original movie, that's right. That's about the structure of the movie looked really cool. That's about the pacing in it looked really nice. That's about the steaming in it was really cool. Okay. That's about the structure of the movie was really cool. And that's about the CGI in the movie was really nice. It's really nice. That's about the final battle in the movie was so cool. I felt like the ending of the movie was really nice. Yeah. 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 Ooh. Okay. Okay. And so I finally found the end of the movie so fun and so creative. So I really like this movie. So that's my movie review on Oz the Great and Powerful from 2013. So that's why this movie gets an S plus, like The Wizard of Oz from 1939. Oh. So that's my movie review on Oz the Great and Powerful from 2013. So don't forget to like and comment and share and subscribe to my channel. So I'll be seeing you guys till next time, and goodbye everyone. See you soon.